A massive wave of migrants have arrived at the border city of Tijuana, Mexico, consistently ranked as one of the most dangerous cities in the world. We arrived at the Sania port of entry, expecting to see encampments of Ukrainians by the border that started popping up in March. However, we were told they were cleared by Mexican authorities.
Many of the migrants here in Tijuana have been bearing the heat. Just a few days ago, it was raining. They were camping in here. This is a bus station. Now they've been moved to a nearby sports complex just about 10 minutes away from the border.
At first, it wasn't directly clear to us what happened to the migrants that were previously in front of the port of entry. But after asking local shopkeepers, we were given a hint to a nearby location.
Right now we are driving from the San Ysidro port of entry to the Benito Juarez sports unit in downtown Tijuana. Supposedly all the migrants from the border have been moved there to await their asylum cases, so we're going to find out now.
Upon arriving at the migrant shelter, we immediately saw vans of migrants who had just arrived from Ukraine. The camp was set up by the city of Tijuana, while services like food and medicine have been provided by different charities and volunteers from California. We talked to Maria Estrovich outside the camp who had just arrived.
And everyone you know is doing okay?
No. What they do there, it's horrible. I couldn't even expect that in 21st century such things are possible. There were many cases of rapings, and two of them, one was a 16-year-old pregnant girl. The second one was a 78-year woman. It's just, for me, like, I don't want to believe that such things are possible, and I don't even can imagine what kind of person can do that to another human.
How do you feel? Like, do you feel safe? I mean,
we came from Ukraine. Like, there is no war here, so I know that people say that it's not that safe in Mexico, but there are no planes throwing bombs here. So, like, any place in the world is safer than Ukraine now.
We were told the camp was closed to the press, but insisted on being allowed in.
So we just gained access to the migrant camp here in Tijuana. These are all Ukrainians who are sleeping here, they're eating here, and they are waiting for their shot at getting into the United States.
At least 300 migrants are in this facility, many of whom are women and children. Conditions here are cramped. Hundreds are sleeping right next to each other. But still, most seem relieved that they're no longer in a war zone. We caught up with Sergio, one of the refugees who invited me onto his blanket with his family. He had already been at the camp for just a day.
Like, anyone injured, or what's life like for the people you know in Ukraine that are still there?
Some people got injured, yeah. I have a people who's out of the Kyiv, in Kharkiv, so they lost some parents, somebody lost their parents, somebody lost their kids, and a lot of stuff, yeah. Honestly, I'm happy that I'm here, I'm in a safe place, but my heart is still in Ukraine, and the people who's there, who could not leave the country, they got a really bad situation there.
I thank Sergio for the invitation and wished him and his family good luck on their journey.
Most of the Ukrainians here will be granted access into the United States eventually. The Biden administration has said that they will let in 100,000 migrants over the course of the next few months until this crisis slows down. From Tijuana, Mexico, I'm Damien Henson.